Hi, future Panthers. My name is Mark Culbertson. I'm the principal at Palo Verde Middle School.
I'm Holly Weiner. I'm the assistant principal at Palo Verde.
We are so excited that you are going to join us next year for school.
We know that coming to middle school is a little bit different than being in elementary school, but you should be so excited to be here. We're going to take you on a tour today so that you can see everything that Palo Verde has to offer.
Are you ready to go with us? Come on.
This is our front office. Students and parents come here when they need information, to pay for activity passes, sports, or ask questions about upcoming events.
Whenever you don't feel well or anything on campus happens that you need medical attention, you just ask for a pass and come to the health office to see Miss Mitchell. Miss Mitchell is always there to help and always has ideas to make you feel better and get you back to class.
If you are getting signed in and out outside of regular school hours, you come to the Student Center. You sign right in at the desk, get a pass, and head to class. If you have been called to the office to meet with the principal or student service specialist, you also come here and wait until the meeting starts.
If there is ever anything you need addressed or to report an incident on campus, you can come in here and fill out an incident report, and someone will get in touch with you shortly. You can also buy new IDs and lanyards here if something happens to the one you will be issued the first week of school.
We use our gym every day for physical education classes. You will have an option to sign up for PE as one of your electives when you complete your registration card in a few months. Since we have athletic teams through the school year, we also use the gym for practices and games. We have assemblies throughout the year. They are also hosted in the gym.
We have a workout room for our PE classes, sport teams, and before and after school classes to utilize. Students are taught about muscle groups, proper ways to work out, and lifting weights. It's fun to come in here, listen to music, and continue to work on being healthy and making healthy choices. It also prepares you for high school since a big part of athletics is to work out in the weight rooms.
When you sign up for classes, you will have the opportunity to choose band or orchestra. You can sign up if you have played before or have never played at all. We perform at assemblies and have after-school concerts. Last year, we even got to travel to Flagstaff and perform at NAU for a band competition. Every other year, we also have the opportunity to go to California and perform. Next year will be that year.
This is the average classroom you will have next year in 7th grade. You will have reading, writing, math, science, and social studies every day. You will rotate each time you go to a different classroom every 54 minutes. In middle school, you do a lot of projects and research. Middle school is challenging, but the teachers will give you plenty of support so you can be successful.
In science class, you have an opportunity to do a lot of experiments. We also get to participate in the science fair once a year. Recently, we have also been working on a science with a focus in STEM.
Every student visits the library at least once a month during their language arts classes. We can also use the library and reference room for research and to type papers for classes. When we have time, we can even come in here and relax and read our books so we can stay caught up on our reading logs.
Every student receives a free breakfast and lunch every day. You will eat your breakfast in your first period classroom, but you will eat lunch in the cafeteria. You will have a few options every day for lunch. Teachers usually have the calendars hanging in their rooms so you know what the choices are. We always line up in a straight, single file line, and then staff will look at our IDs before we enter the cafeteria. Then we get our tray and food and then scan our IDs at the end of the line before we go and sit down to eat. We have about 15 minutes to eat and then 15 minutes outside to hang out.
This is where the other 15 minutes of lunch are. Depending on your team and schedule, some of you will go to the field first and hang out, then eat. Other teams will go to the cafeteria first, then come outside. They bring balls out so we can play soccer, volleyball, and basketball, or we can just hang out and talk with our friends. In order to use the ball, you will have to leave your ID in the cart. Then when you return the ball, you can get your ID back.
This is called the 39th Avenue Bus Bay. We have 2 different bus bays on campus for after-school buses. Depending on which bus you ride will be which side you leave school from. The teachers will make sure that you know where to go for the first week of school so it isn't confusing. Make sure you have your ID on every day because you are required to scan on and off the bus If you forget your ID, you will have to get a temporary in order to be let on the bus after school.
In art class, we do a ton of different projects, such as paper mache, clay, drawing, and watercolors. It's okay if you're not an artist yet. Ms. Munoz can teach you all the skills.
Technology is another elective that you will have your 7th grade year. We learn 21st century skills, and lately Ms. Carpena has been using an emphasis on STEAM through Ever5 modules. We learn a lot in technology, and it also helps us with our typing skills since we often go to computer labs during our other classes too.
It is part of our school matrix and expectations that we are in proper uniform every day. The Palo Verde uniforms consist of our PV t-shirts and dark bottoms, which can either be blue or black, but no jeans or gym clothes. You need to have on closed-toed shoes and your ID every single day. Once a month, we get the opportunity to dress up and wear clothes other than our uniforms if we earn it. It's called the Character Counts Dress Up Day.
We have a student-led newspaper on campus called the Panther Press. The Panther Press is part of the tutorial period of school, but we do research, write articles, interview people, and put together a newspaper. We have several issues that go out throughout the school year to our students, staffs, and the community.
We have a student council on campus that helps to plan events for students, raise money for the school, and make decisions for the good of everyone. We meet monthly, but have activities regularly. Each week, we put on a snack shack, we do school dances, we approve fundraisers, and work to make Palo Verde even better than it already is.
NJHS is an invitation-only club on campus. You have to earn a 3.5 grade point average or higher, have no discipline, and be a good standing Palo Verde student to be invited. NJHS is great to be involved in because it is a motivator to always show good character and be academically sound throughout middle school.
We have opportunities for students to take classes before and after school. This year, our before school classes are strength and conditioning, which is often held in the gym, outside, or in the weight room. Our after school classes are robotics, softball, nutrition, chess, and gaming. These classes are open to all students.
We were lucky enough to get the school resource officer grant, and we have the coolest officer at school. This is Officer Chad. He comes into our classes and teaches about law-related education, and he runs fun programs over the summer during fall and winter breaks. You can always go to Officer Chad if you need something, and he always has good advice.
Thank you everyone for joining us on our Palo Verde virtual tour. We are so excited for you guys to come here next year, and we hope this made you guys excited to be Panthers.